A very warm welcome to you wherever you're watching us from. This is Dalsan TV, Somalia's top TV station for news and updates. My name is Abdulrazak Ali, and we have a lot lined up for you on this day of 6th May 2023. But first, let's have a look at some of our top stories. Ancient house collapse kills 4 children in Mogadishu's Shangani district. Total Energies under 17 AFCON, Somalia proud despite group stage exit. ATMIS reaffirms to help Somalia stand tall again. And President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud warns Puntland leader of potential damage of 2 decades of progress in upcoming local government elections. Welcome back. Tragedy struck Mogadishu's Shangani district on Friday night when an old house collapsed, killing at least 4 children aged between 10 and 15 years. The building, like many in the area, had not been rebuilt and came crashing down at approximately 9 a.m., leaving the family members wounded and in desperate need of medical attention.
Tragedy struck Mogadishu's Shangani district on Friday night when an old house collapsed, killing at least 4 children aged between 10 and 15 years old. The building, like many in the area, had not been rebuilt and came crashing down at approximately 9 p.m., leaving other family members wounded in desperate need of medical attention. Emergency teams swiftly arrived at the scene, including rescue workers and ambulances, working tirelessly to free the children's bodies from the collapsed house before taking them to the hospital. The father of the children, Abdi Mohammed Halane, shared his heart-wrenching account of the. Regrettably, this is not an isolated incident, with ancient buildings in Mogadishu's districts of Hamarwain, Hamar Jajab, Shangani, and Abdi Aziz remaining at risk of collapse without construction, placing those living inside at a risk. Heavy rains, which are common in the region, can cause these buildings to collapse, leading to more casualties. The devastating incident highlights the critical need for authorities to take action to ensure that ancient buildings are reconstructed and those living within them are safe from the risk of catastrophic collapse. District Commissioner Awais Amoudi expressed sorrow over the deadly incident that happened in his district and called poor families living inside such buildings or nearby to alert district authorities about possible threats. The parents say they could not afford to hire a better house and demanded support from the rest of the family at the moment.
Gurigan waxaa ku noolaa qoys aniga waxaan kamid ahaa dadka degan oo alaabaha bad iyo ugu xareysan tahay oo meelahan baashaalkiina eedamaba ka bixi jiran marka alxamdulillah xalay ilmaha iyo hooyadoodii qaar guriga gudaha ku jireen ilmahana intay seexanayeen marka xoogaa kuleel yara ilmihii qabtay banaankan ay soo seexdeen meeshaas dhagaxii ugu yimid qaybtaas koraa soo go'day qaybta ay soo go'day qaybtan kale soo raacday sidii guriga marka ilmihii dibkaas ugu dhaceen.
Now, despite their early exit from the Total Energies under 17 African Cup of Nations, Somalia's head coach Nur Mohammed Amin is incredibly proud of his team performance. Somalia, making their debut in any continental championship across any age group, managed to earn a point from 3 matches, including a 3-0 defeat to group winners Senegal in their last match.
Despite the early exit from Total Energies under 17 African Cup of Nations, Somalia's head coach Nur Mohammed Amin is incredibly proud of his team's performance. Somalia, making their debut in any continental championship across any age group, managed to earn a point from 3 matches, including 3-0 defeat to the group winners Senegal in their last match. Despite being from a country that has faced significant challenges with war and instability as compared to other African countries with better infrastructure and more stability, Somalia had qualified for the tournament after winning the CECAFA Regional Champions last October, beating South Sudan in the finals. Playing at the tournament has increased the hunger for the head coach and the team to come back again, even for under 20, under 23 and senior national teams. The team's impressive performance despite the early exit has not only made the country incredible proud, but it has also helped boost their confidence and spirit. Somalia's national teams now aim to remain on the high table of African football. Having been ushered off top in the group, Senegal will now return to the Nelson Mandela Stadium in Algiers, where they meet a third-placed team from either Group B or C in the quarterfinals.
The African Union Transition Mission in Somalia, ATMIS, has reaffirmed its commitment to continue supporting Somali security forces to strengthen security stabilization and development efforts. At a new conference on Thursday at the force headquarters in the capital Mogadishu, the ATMIS Acting Force Commander Major General Marius Ngendabanka underscored the mission's commitment to delivering on its mandate and authorization from both the United Nations Security Council and the African Union Peace and Security Council AUPSC. The African Union Transition Mission in Somalia, ATMIS, has reaffirmed its commitment to continue supporting Somali authority forces to strengthen security stabilization and development efforts. At a conference on Thursday at the force headquarters in Mogadishu, the ATMIS Acting Force Commander Major General Marius Ngendambaka underscored the mission's commitment to delivering on its mandate and authorization from both the United Nations Security Council and the African Union Peace and Security Council. He emphasized that ATMIS continues to work closely with the SSF at various levels to build an enabling environment for the security, stability and peace. Since the reconfiguration in April last year, ATMIS together with the SSF continue to plan, coordinate and conduct joint targeted operations across the sectors to deny terrorists the freedom of movement and in many cases degrade Al-Shabaab. On the question of ATMIS' contribution to the joint Al-Shabaab in the Lower Shabelle, Hiran, Middle Shabelle and Galgaduud regions, he said ATMIS provided the SSF with air support. This included both attack and utility helicopters. Major General Ngendabanka added that ATMIS continues to maintain its presence in the sectors jointly holding priority population centers and securing key supply routes including areas essential to the delivery of humanitarian assistance. The African Union Transition Mission in Somalia was formed on 1st April 2022 following the end of the AMISOM mandate on 31st March. The mission is focused on both military and institutional autonomy of the Somali government as the African Union pulls out. The mission's mandate is to end on 31st December 2024, when Somali security forces are expected to fully take over security responsibilities of the country, guided by the Somalia Transition Plan. The first reduction of the troops to ease into the end peacekeeping mission will take place in December 2022. The first reduction of troops to ease into the end of the peacekeeping mission will take place in December 2022. Now, President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud has urged the leader of Puntland State, Said Abdullahi Deni, to prioritize the voices of the people of Puntland in the upcoming local government elections following concern of potential election manipulation. In a direct criticism of Deni, Mohamud warned that failing to heed the people's wishes could undo the progress made in the last 2 decades. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud has urged Puntland leader Said Abdullahi Deni to prioritize the voices of the people of Puntland in the upcoming local government elections following concerns of potential elections manipulation. In a direct criticism of Deni, Mohamud warned that failing to heed the people's wishes could undo the progress made in the last 2 decades.
dadka Soomaaliyeed madaxweynuhu arintaas sidaas uu u yiri si ka fiican oo loo dhihi kara jirta dadku waa dhihi karaan wax kasto afkay ka soo baxaana waa saxan yihiin ma dhahayo ilaa waxay ugu soo degay ra'yi waay waxan wada rasuulka kaleey salaatu wasalaam aan la weydiinay waxaad sheegaysaa rasuulullaahi ra'yi miyaa mase waa waxii inta la yidhaahdo ra'yi waa maguu yidhaana ra'yi la barbar dhiganayay oo rasuulka ilaahay kana ka war markaasuu kii la barbar dhigtay weliba qaadanayay war annaga waxaan ka hadlayna waa afkaar waay aaraa waay ra'yi waay saanay wax kusan yihiin waay si ka fiican qofkii arkay inuu noo sheegaan ogolna weliba waan qaadanaynaa.
Puntland is scheduled to hold statewide local government elections on May 24th after successful pilot elections in 3 districts last December. Opposition politicians in Puntland have accused Denny of seeking to manipulate the elections to extend his stay in office. Denny had previously severed ties with the federal government in January and skipped National Consultative Council meetings that bring together leaders from both federal and state levels. That's all we have prepared for you. Thank you so much for keeping it to Dalsan TV. My name is Abdulrazak Ali. Have a lovely evening.